Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're re-diving into a question I get asked all the time. What is truly the healthiest way to cook an egg? Eggs are a powerhouse of nutrition, packed with high-quality protein, vitamins, and minerals. But does the way we cook them change how good they are for us? We're going to crack this case wide open, comparing three of the most popular methods: poached, boiled, and scrambled. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get the most nutritional bang for your buck from your daily egg. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about the elegant and delicious poached egg. If you've ever had a perfect eggs Benedict, you know what I'm talking about. Poaching is a gentle cooking method. You simply crack an egg into a pot of simmering water just below boiling point and let it cook for a few minutes until the white is set and the yolk is still runny. So what makes this method so healthy? The number one reason is that it requires absolutely no added fat. You're not using any butter, oil, or cooking spray. This immediately lowers the overall calorie count of your meal, making it a fantastic choice for anyone watching their weight. But the benefits don't stop there. The cooking time for a poached egg is relatively short, usually just 2 to 4 minutes. This is crucial because some of the delicate nutrients in eggs, like certain B vitamins and antioxidants, are sensitive to heat. The shorter cooking time helps preserve more of these valuable nutrients compared to methods that require longer exposure to high temperatures. Another significant health advantage has to do with something called cholesterol oxidation. The cholesterol in egg yolks can oxidize when exposed to high heat and oxygen. These oxidized cholesterol particles are thought to be more harmful to our blood vessels than regular cholesterol. Because poaching uses a lower temperature and a shorter cooking time, it minimizes this oxidation process. This means the cholesterol you're consuming is in a more stable, less harmful form. So you get a tender, delicious egg with all its natural goodness intact, minimal calories, and less potential for harmful compounds. It's a clean, simple, an incredibly nutritious way to enjoy an egg. Now, let's move on to our second contender, the classic boiled egg. This is probably one of the first ways many of us learn to cook an egg. It's simple, convenient, and pretty much foolproof. You just place the egg, shell, and all into a pot of water, bring it to a boil, and let it cook. You can go for a soft-boiled egg with a gooey center, which takes about 6 minutes, or a hard-boiled egg with a firm yolk, which takes around 10 to 12 minutes. Just like poaching, boiling is another fantastic fat-free cooking method. Since the egg is cooked entirely within its own shell, there's no need for any added oils or butter. This keeps the calorie count low, and they're focused purely on the nutritional value of the egg itself. One of the biggest advantages of boiling is convenience. You can cook a big batch of hard-boiled eggs at the beginning of the week, and you have a ready-to-go high-protein snack or a quick addition to your salads and sandwiches. They are portable, easy to peel, and incredibly versatile. From a food safety perspective, boiling is also a great choice. The cooking process effectively kills any potential salmonella bacteria that might be present on the shell or, in rare cases, inside the egg. This makes boiled eggs a very safe option. When we talk about nutrient preservation, boiling is a bit of a mixed bag compared to poaching. Because hard boiling takes longer, there might be a slightly greater loss of heat-sensitive nutrients. However, because the egg is cooked inside its shell, it's protected from oxygen, which helps limit cholesterol oxidation, just like with poaching. So, for a convenient, fat-free, and safe option, the boiled egg is an absolute winner. And finally, we have the crowd pleaser scrambled eggs. Who doesn't love a plate of fluffy, creamy, scrambled eggs for breakfast? This method involves whisking eggs, often with a splash of milk or cream, and then cooking them in a pan while stirring gently. Now, the healthiness of scrambled eggs is where things get a little more complicated. It really all comes down to how you prepare them. Traditionally, scrambled eggs are made with butter or oil to prevent sticking and add flavor. If you're using a lot of butter or an unhealthy cooking oil, you can quickly add a significant amount of extra calories and saturated fat, which might negate some of the egg's health benefits. However, that doesn't mean scrambled eggs can't be healthy. You absolutely can make them a nutritious choice with a few simple tweaks. First, watch your cooking fat. Instead of a large knob of butter, use a small amount of a heart-healthy oil like olive oil or avocado oil, or even just a light spritz of cooking spray. Second, control the heat. Cooking scrambled eggs over low and slow heat not only gives you a creamier texture, but also helps to minimize nutrient loss and cholesterol oxidation, just like we discussed with poaching. High heat can damage the proteins and create those harmful oxidized compounds. But here's the secret weapon for making scrambled eggs a nutritional superstar: vegetables. This is where scrambled eggs can actually have an edge over boiled or poached eggs. It's incredibly easy to load them up with nutrient-dense veggies. Think spinach, bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, tomatoes, or broccoli. By adding vegetables, you're not just boosting the flavor and volume of your meal, you're also adding a ton of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. This turns a simple egg dish into a well-rounded, incredibly satisfying meal. So, while they can be a less healthy option if prepared poorly, a carefully made pan of veg-loaded scrambled eggs can be one of the most nutritious and delicious ways to start your day. So, after looking at poached, boiled, and scrambled eggs, what's the final verdict? If we're judging purely on the lowest calorie and fat content and the best preservation of nutrients with minimal oxidation, then poached and boiled eggs are the clear winners. They are cooked without any added fats, and they're gentle. Contained cooking methods do a great job of keeping the egg's nutritional profile as intact as possible. They are the cleanest and simplest ways to get all the benefits an egg has to offer. A soft-boiled or poached egg, with its runny yolk, might even have a slight edge because the shorter cooking time better preserves some of the delicate nutrients found in the yolk. However, this absolutely does not mean that scrambled eggs are unhealthy. It's all about the execution. A scrambled egg dish can be just as healthy and potentially even more nutritious overall if you cook it with minimal healthy fat and, most importantly, load it with vegetables. The addition of fiber and extra vitamins from veggies can make it a more complete and balanced meal. Ultimately, the healthiest way to cook an egg is the one that fits best into your overall healthy diet. All three methods can be excellent choices. The key is to be mindful of what you're adding. Avoid dousing your eggs in unhealthy fats or pairing them with processed meats. Instead, focus on clean cooking techniques and adding nutrient-rich companions like vegetables and whole grains. So, whether you prefer them poached, boiled, or scrambled, you can feel great about including eggs in your healthy eating plan. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope this helps you make the best choice for your breakfast tomorrow morning. What's your favorite way to cook eggs? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and do you want to forget to subscribe to the channel for more health and nutrition tips every week. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.